Hey guys, this is Ramesh here and I'm back again with another video. In this video I'm going to explain as well as execute some of the basic tags in HTML. And guys, those who not subscribed yet, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and those who not seen the previous videos of this HTML tutorial series, please go and check it out on my iCards. Then what are you looking for? Let's jump into the video. Guys, I'm gonna use Visual Studio Code for executing HTML code and rest of the JavaScript and CSS upcoming series right now, because I choose VS Code and compared to the Notepad, there exists a lot of features like M8, Live Server, and a lot more Beautify and a lot more there. The main intention is we have to reduce our time and we have to faster and we have to focus on the code. That's it. But we can't type each and every line and that's the stuff. Okay, that's why I choose a VS Code. And those who not install this, please go and check it. My description link. You can find a link there and you can install. Installation is quite simple. Just by right clicking, and you can just install next and install. It will definitely install on your system. That's a quite simple thing. This is interface look like when you open the VS Code, and after open you have to create a folder. You can write it itself by creating a new file. I'm choose by creating a new folder HTML, and in the same VS Code I'm gonna open, which is a file, open folder. I think I'm in the desktop. Yes, HTML, and select this folder. In this folder, create another file with HTML extension with the name of your file. I'm gonna give my name of your file as basic.html. Enter. And this is a structure. We need to write structure in this VS Code. It's simple, made easy in a fraction of seconds. This is a structure. In order to get this, just we need to do that. Just press exclamatory mark and press enter. That's it. Structure will open because of the M8 default installed in VS Code. M8 is a special packages that are in VS Code. They can provide code in a fraction of seconds just by using the shortcuts. This is the thing. If you guys don't need this because these are confusing, and this is a talk type and this is an HTML open. This is a closure and head open, head closer. This is a title. Let's set the title as beginner tags. Okay, after we have to write the body content. In a body, let's begin with h1 tag. Just type h1 then press enter. That's it. It will save a lot of time. Okay, let's give some stuff like, okay, the thing is Facebook. Just write heading, HEADI, heading h1. Okay, and just copy this. We can't. Okay, h2, h2. You can also, there exists a 6, right? So we can write up to 6, but the most commonly used of people only h1, h2 and h3, and sometimes h6 also may be useful. The h3, h4, heading 4, and h5, heading 5, and h6, the final one, and this is the last one of the h series tags, h6. Yes, let's save it by press Ctrl S, and in order to execute you can choose manual method, like by going to your folder and just double tapping in this file. But in the VS Code you can do, and you can install by here. This is a package extensions, just by clicking it, and you can search. I already installed a live server. Just search it as a live server. It will definitely pop up. Okay, and install this extension, one of the beautiful extension, very time save extension. And in order to use it, whenever you after installed, successfully installed, you may observe this is a list of installed. Okay, in this in the area of just right click and open with a live server. You can just use shortcut like alt plus L, alt O. Okay, it will choose your browser and open. Boom, this is M8 power and also the live server power. it reduces the time. And this is our executable and output of this body content. And you can observe, guys, you can observe here, this is a h1 tag, h2 tag, and h3 tag, h4, hy. From h1 there is a decrease in a font size, this, let me say this is a 50 and this is a 40, 30, 20, and the 10. This is less compared to the all. That means h1 are 6 exist, h1 is bigger, h2 is bigger, but compared to the 3, not compared to the h1. Likewise h1, h2, h3, h4, hy, h6. And these are tags. And also you can observe here, those are all occupied straight line, those are not came like side by side. If you guys are also typing side by side, that will not appear on the side by side. You can you can experiment h1, just this is an some stuff in the same row. Give another tag h1, you can give, just save it, just control it, that's it. It will appear on this browser automatically. Refresh, you can see here you type it in side by side, but it will not appear on a side by side because in HTML Tim Berners-Lee coded these two, or some of the tags are categorized like and comes with the block elements. Okay, these block elements will occupy entire width of a browser of the, this is a place, right? This is a place where the executor body content will present. This will occupy entire width. And there exist some of the tags like p tag, you may observe here. And let's move to our new tag, p tag. P tag, paragraph tag, just type p, just enter, that's it. And let's write some stuff. My paragraph, my paragraph. Yes guys, just save it. You guys can observe this is a my paragraph, my paragraph. And the p also, p element, a p tag also come to the blocked elements. By defaultly they style it as blocked element. They won't and they not allow any other element to come beside to here, like h1 p tag. P tag also same, you can observe here. Let me give p tag like hi, this is thing, save it. Yes, you may feel here, you can observe here, this p tag won't allow unless you change the default conditions and default code in style sheet. Okay, defaultly they come with block display property as black for h1 also, for a p tag also, like some of the tags exist. Okay, then move to the tag anchor tag. Anchor tag is nothing but it is a tag that we can link another website, another web page to the same by using a hyper. Like means in a tag hrefs, this is an attribute. Attributes nothing but special keywords or special words in HTML that will provide additional information to the same text. Whichever text you write here, like just to type next page. Okay, for the text it will get hypered, it gets colored it gets hyper, like you can see here it's got highlighted compared to the all these things, because whenever you click this it will go to the next page or it will appear in the next manner. If you link this page here, hrefs is equal to some of the page, like this is right now the basic.html, but you created another file like uh, sample.html. This is another file located in the same folder. In the same folder another file is located. For that you need to take down. By using this anchor tag you can do it, easily. You can observe in a Facebook or Google. In a Google you can observe at the last, at the end you can see next page. By clicking that you can go to the another, some of the set of results another. Likewise anchor tag we're going to use. And this anchor tag also, the block tag, let's see is it black or not. Let's give some stuff like no, anchor tag is not a black, defaultly come with black. Okay, you can add a more thing. This is another link and this is also another link. If you click this, as you can see here, cannot get sample.html because we can't create it and we cannot created it. If you created it, if there's some stuff exists on that page, definitely it will reach out and it will come again to the page. Yes guys, this is about the anchor tag. Remove this thing. Yes, this is about anchor tag, and let's move with another tag, like span tag. Okay, span tag is nothing but it's the same as a paragraph tag, but it has a default display property as inline. Yes guys, you observed and you heard right. You can see here, this is one of the thing. See here word, and the same thing I'm going to type span. See here too, just save it. You can observe here, you can this is also anchor tag, and this is inline. Display property defaultly coded as inline, and for the span defaultly coded as inline. Okay, you can guys see here h1 as black. Okay, it defaultly come with black, but in this case of html span tag, it's not come with default black, it's come with default inline, display property as inline. In order to change this, you have to change the code in style sheet, or you can change here, like just by style is equals to display. We need block, right? Block, just control S. You guys can see, right? You guys can see here, by using this attribute style, and we need to change the property of the display. This is a display, the elements are displaying. We need to change that property to the block. That means it won't allow into the same line. This is a span tag, this is a span element. We change it right now. Okay, and in h1 also we can change, just by style is equals to style equals to, and we need to change the display, right? Display, just we need to say as inline. Okay, you can see here inline, just control S, and you can, in order to use it inline, assume inline, you can create here, like one of span tag, some stuff like, yes, you can see here. Now heading is allowing or permitting, heading is allowing permitting the GGJ, the text, into the same line. Okay guys, this is a power, and this is a power of style. And I forgot to introduce, like this is a style, this is attribute. Okay, this attribute will allow you and allow the tag to change the property of the tag. Likewise, I changed the default block to the inline. You guys can observe here GGJ has to be appear on the below, but his h1 is not allowed. Actually, in the first thing you go in HTML heading tag, h2 tag defaultly come with a black, but here I changed it by using the style is equals to display inline. You guys, if you guys mess with these things, definitely in the future videos, further videos I definitely made those videos, like related to the display properties and the position properties also. Those you guys can watch those videos also. Style display inline, and coming to the next tag, and coming to the another tag, underline tag, for the thing Ramesh. Okay, and also we need bold for this, so we can apply, yes, you can apply without doubt. Okay, for the same thing you can apply bold tag. This is called nested elements, nested tag. Tag within a tag is called nested tag. Just control S. You can see here this is bolded also, and this is also underlined also, you can see here. Okay, and this is a bold tag, and the same way you can use for this thing, for the same thing you can use a anchor tag. Okay, and let's say anchor tag. Yes, you guys can see whenever I click this one, it will appear and it will take to the, whenever we what we file mentioned in the h reference, it will take to the that particular file. No, nothing, right? Just mention hash. I can just stay in the space in the same page. And no, next tag, pre-tag. And next tag is pre-tag. Pre-tag is nothing but prevention. Okay, what it will prevent? You guys can see here magic. In common p-tag, if we write the thing like a, sorry, it will take a, okay, a, a, a. Okay, if you so save this, it will not appear with, we write actually here, but in this manner, but it appear as the same line. In this case, this is at the pre-tag will do. This is where pre-tag will gonna use. You can see here the magic. Yes, you guys see here. Yes, yes, you guys see here. This structure will appear like same as a, that is a prevention that will prevent the spaces that will escape and it will ignore the space. That is a use of a pre-tag. And let's move to the another tag, horizontal row tag, that is HR tag. This will add one horizontal line. You can guys observe here. This will add one horizontal line in a web page. Like in this, in between H1 and H2, we need horizontal line, just HR, that's it. And in between H3 and H4, horizontal line, that's it. HR means horizontal rule. Horizontal rule tag used to draw a line, horizontal line in web pages. And coming to the another tag called BR tag. BR tag means break. That means it will break that point and coming to the new line. As you observe in C language /n, new line, it will take to the new line. And you guys can see here with an good example in this next page. And see here too, Ramesh, all those things appear on the same line. I need Ramesh to be below this line. Okay, so for that, Ramesh should be below this line. Okay, it must appear on next line, new line. So for that, here is just a span here. See here. For that, I'm gonna use a BR tag, that is break that line and enter the new line. Yes, you can observe here. That's it, guys. In this video, I explain like things on H1, H2, H3, H4, all those things, and what are the block elements and what are the inline elements. The block elements are the elements those occupy entire width on a browser. It will not allow any tag to the appear on the side by side. And the inline tag, those can appear on the side by side. You can see here a tag, span tag, all those things. And this is an, I use a BR tag, that is a break the line tag, and this is a paragraph tag. And in the paragraph tag will not count the spaces. It will only take the one space as it is. Okay, these all the spaces consider only one space. But in this pre-tag, the prevention tag, it will prevent the spaces and it will not escape. Okay, the spaces will remain same. That's why the same structure will appear here. And the horizontal, it will draw a line, horizontal line. You can see here in between those, we can separate them easily. That's it, guys. That's the end of the video. In upcoming videos, let's talk with and let's discuss execute with some more tags. Okay, guys, if you like the video, please give a like and share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.